Greetings everyone, this is Elizabeth, and I thought I would do some more coloring in my Johanna Basford book. I've got several of her books, and this is what they look like, not touched. So we started this page a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, I thought I would just go ahead and be silent for the, well, not be silent, but just chat along with you. There will be silent moments. I'm not going to add any music or anything like that, because I think if you just want me in the background, so you know, the white noise or whatever, or coloring along, you see something interesting, you can ask about it. I'm not going to fast forward any of it, so this is going to be real, real-time captured goodies. I am using my Britferner square pencils, pencil sharpener, gotta have one of those. Nope, not this pencil sharpener though. I need my other one. I keep forgetting. Is this, yeah, this one. You just find one that has a hole big enough for your pencils. This one is a Staedtler. It's got the 2, and it's very nice for me. I've got a sheet of copy paper, 1 to test our pencils on, 2 to cover up anything that I'm going to lay my arm on that's already colored, because I don't want to smear my colors. And then we're going to get a little makeup brush to dust the crumbs away. So very basic. I think we're gonna start with the greens, because I love me some greens. We're gonna pick the 2 lighter ones. I'm gonna get my, come on pencil, help me out. Oh, I got one right here. We're gonna get a pencil topper on this little guy, because let me tell you, my hands, they don't like coloring as much as they used to. And I'm just gonna zoom you in so you can hang out with me, and we can get some coloring done today. Just been kind of a lazy day today. Today is Saturday the 5th. Yep, I think Saturday the 5th of February 2022. And just been thinking about some stuff, and need to clear my head or compartmentalize some of my ideas. Just, the brain overworks sometimes, and I need it to slow its roll. I've been wanting to do a class. I wanted to do one this month with some Valentine stuff, and I think putting that timeline, oh, it's Valentine's, I gotta have it ready before this, I think I stressed myself out and overthought it and all that fun stuff. So I am gonna do a class. It will probably be the end of the month or the beginning of next month. It is going to have some hearts and some flowers. I've got some designs that are almost ready to go. I just want to do a couple more items for the kit. Well, not kit, but the digital stamp package. And we're going to have a private class for anybody that buys the digital stamp set, and we're gonna go over the basics of just print it. Maybe we want to create a design. I'm not quite sure. There's so many things you can do with classes. So in the comments, if you've been wanting to, or you've done classes, but you wish they would, okay? Let me know those things that you wish they would do in your classes. Now, my images are digital, so you would have to print and create with them. So do you need, if you wanted to take a class, do you need to know how to save it, open it, do all that fun stuff before the print? Do you need help with that? Because I could definitely implement that into the classroom setting. You know, how you can crop each image and stuff like that. Plus, or you know, that might just be, I think I'll just do a video, because I need to do a video anyways on that. But we can definitely go over it in class in a more private setting. And then make some cards with the digital stamp sets. Now the class, like I said, would be free class as long as you bought the digital. And what I will do is make it available on YouTube with a link, which means it'll be out there in the YouTube world, but nobody will be able to see it but the person who buys the digi. So even if you can't make it to the class and you buy the digital, you would get the link to the class, and it will be there forever, or until YouTube has a glitch in the matrix and takes it down. But so I've been thinking about that a lot. I need to get that done, but it will no longer be Valentine theme. I'm gonna take the pressure off myself and not design for the holidays. Just design whatever I want to do. I think that's just what I need to focus on right now, is not making deadlines. My brain is like, I can't make my own deadlines, which is funny because I can work a deadline. You know, I've been on one design team. I'm on another design team, and I have deadlines for that, and I do those just fine. But setting my own, oh my goodness, that's just not for me. I love this green. It's like this spring yellowy green color, and it's just so yummy, so yummy. Now I am doing uber basic coloring. Like, some things will have highlights and, you know, fun stuff, but most of it is just gonna be like these flowers, just one simple color per petal, and go on from there. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And on this frame, I think I'm gonna add a couple of little touches of a dark color just to break it up, because, you know, this is a big long item. Just add a teeny bit of interest, but it'll be super basic. So what are you guys working on? You doing some coloring? Do you have a favorite illustrator for a coloring book, or a favorite company you like to shop with? Do you even color? You could be like, Elizabeth, I do cards. I don't do coloring, which, if you stamp and color, you're a colorist. Just saying. If you ever, so like when I'm doing my coloring here and you see something that's gorgeous, because I mean, look at that. Some of these are just gorgeous, but you know, once you color it and you're like, what do you do with it? What do you do with it when it's all done? You can chop it up. You can find something of interest, right? Get your layered dies, like your layered circle dies, your layered rectangles, hearts, stars, and maybe pick out sections and cut it out. If you see junk journal people and their gorgeous, crazy videos, right? And you're like, oh, that's so gorgeous. They just ripped that paper to shreds. They're using it as background accents, stuff like that. You can do that with color pages too. So maybe your work of art, right? Your collaboration, because Johanna Basford drew this, and I'm collaborating with her by coloring it in. So it's like a team effort right here. But what you can do, okay, is you can color in the pages, take some pictures so you can remember what it looks like or how great a job you did. And then you can shred it into pieces, chop it into little chunks, cut some shapes out of it, and then add them as embellishments to your pages or your junk journals, your scrapbooks, card making. I mean, the possibilities are endless. So you don't have to look at a color book as if it's a color book. You can totally look at it as if it is embellishments for your projects. So maybe you can indulge in a book or two here and there. How I just want to remind you though, this is the actual book. I am coloring in the actual book, okay? So when I go to chop this up, I'm going to lose the back side. That does not make me sad at all, okay? Please do not copy it, color it, and then sell it, okay? Because then you're stealing from Johanna Basford's that money that would be you would need to make, 15 copies of this, okay? That's 15 books she could have sold to you to color those pages. So copying and coloring in your own personal stuff, that is 100% okay, okay? It's when you copy it, color it, and then try and sell it that it's not okay, okay? Maybe you have an image that you like. You can write to her and say, hey, can I, purchase a limited use license for the particular picture or whatever, and see if you can't work out a deal just for that image so that you can print it a bazillion times and, color it and then sell it that way. And please don't, copy the pages and just give them away either. Because again, that is stealing an opportunity for somebody to buy the book themselves for that page or contact the artist for that page. Being an artist, I really got to look at all of that fun stuff of copyright and everything, because I don't want somebody to take my stuff and copy it a lot of times, and then I lose out on a sale for somebody that wants to color a certain page, you know what I mean? So just be mindful of that, we're all just trying to make it out here in the world. We're not trying to, well, for the most part, I would hope we're not out here trying to rip you guys off. But, definitely think about that as you're trying to create stuff to sell. Even stamping images. Like, certain companies require that you use their copyright stamp on the back of your homemade cards before you sell them. I tend to stay clear of those kind of companies, and it's not because there's something wrong with it. It's because if the back of my card is full of, oh, this stamp is by this company, this stamp is by that company. The back of my card would be a book, because sometimes I use a lot of products and stamps by other companies. So I tend to stay clear of those kind of things when I know I need to sell it. But, you know, when you're not trying to make a buck off of their stuff, then you don't have to do that. I hope that makes sense. And you're like, I don't want a lesson. That's all right. That's why, you know, we're just chatting, and you can put this on in the background. Turn on your favorite radio station. Turn on your favorite album or record, and just have some fun. Do some coloring. Just clear the mind. It's looking so good. You guys can't even see what I'm doing down there. Sorry about that. But there we go. I'm getting back on track here. And if you like my coloring, okay, you're like, oh, I kind of like that. Just know it's very basic. If you're like, okay, I've got how Elizabeth colors. I got that down. I want to go to the next step. It's when you search out there for some colorists that do the detail. There's colorists out there that do tutorials on specific items, like hair tutorials and whatnot. So you can Google or YouTube search how to color realistic hair, how to color hair. Just put those kind of keyword descriptors in your search, and you'll get all sorts of people and their videos on how they color. Because sometimes I'm uber lazy, and I just want to get some stuff on a paper and make some pretties. I don't really want to think about it or work too hard at it. Doesn't say that I don't do that. I have another one of her books, an artist edition, that I think it's The Lost World, that I have a one page. I've been working on it forever, because I do like a little fishy here, a little fishy there. I think I'm to the background. I might bring that book on here and finish it up. But that one, you know, one fish has like 7 colors in it, and I just cram those colors in there. The heavy burnishing, I mean, whew, but it's really hard on my hands. So I get myself a good little pencil grip, you know, something that's can be fat down here towards the end, and oddly, just that little bitty bit. I mean, it's not very thick, but that extra bit of cushion right there, just, it really helps my hands. And there's so many kinds out there. I just got mine off of Amazon. I can't Mr. Pen. Yep, Mr. Pen. Can we see that? Can we? Mr. Pen, and it's got a mustache. Do you see the mustache? But yeah, that's what I wound up getting, because the ones from the Dollar Tree, I didn't like that foam filling, not pie filling, feeling. What feeling? Oh, look at how bright that is. Gotta finish it up though. I gotta finish my, because I gotta get that one up there. Yeah, I just need to finish this bar. And I'm a book mover. I move my book around to where I need it. Okay. Ta-da! we're gonna slide this over this way. And see, I got my little copy paper here because this is all colored down here, so I can put that over that, and the heat from my hands is not gonna muck up those colors. And I don't have any crumbs from this particular pencil because I'm not pushing very hard. I'm just scrubbing that color right onto the paper. Some colors leave crumbs more than others. There's nothing wrong with it. You just got to have a little duster handy. I'm going to take this darker color and I'm just going to add a little bit of interest, okay? And I'm going to pick areas that are like overlapping areas. So something that might be over it. Okay, does that make sense? So like this goes on top of this line, but then under it. So this is actually over it. So it's going to make a little bitty shadow, just like so. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. So this one is under, and I'm not going to push very hard. I don't want to go back and blend more stuff. So I'm just going to make little swirly motions. Okay. Do that whole thing there, a little swirly motion. That's over the top, so those are under. That goes under there, just like so. And then we're up, 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 up. This part is under. And as I'm doing this, I may not say it out loud, but I think it, like over, under, just because my mind thinks that way, right? Because if I didn't say it, I might forget what I'm doing. Because, you know, I do that a lot. He forgets what I'm doing. And let's do that top one. Did I do those on this one? No. And see how just those little bitty spots just kind of break that up. It's not a ton. It's not perfect. Just a little bit. Finish up on this side. Technically that's under that gem. I can do that one too. So these two gems, I'm gonna go get them down over here. It's like I know there's 2 gems. Where's the other one? Okay, so back to this one. Kind of like these mandala repeaty patterns styles, because you just have to think of a section. Like I have to think of that section and then I can repeat it everywhere else. Not a whole lot of thinking going on. Yay. So we're doing the unders. Look at us getting this. It only took 25 minutes to get this done. And no, it wouldn't be any faster if I wasn't talking, you know. This is about my speed. Do the same kind of thinking, whether my mouth is running or not. Okay, now I wanted to come back to these little bulbs because they are over my line. So I gotta get it on those. Did I get all those? I think so. Looks good. I forgot that too, so yay, let's get that. Okay. Finish up this last one here. It would be a good time too. These fine detail borders would be great opportunity to bring in metallic markers, gold leafing, gold pen. Artists, you know, back in the day, they always added a touch of real gold. Well, I don't know if it was real, but you know, the gold pin marks and stuff to their artwork. These fine little borders would be great opportunity for that. I'm sad I didn't think of that until now, but that's okay. Maybe next time, maybe next time, maybe next time. Okay, so we've got that done. I think I'm gonna use this same medium green, and these are the pencils that I pulled out from the get-go. I have a little place that I can put my stuff that I'm working on, so I didn't have to go fishing for them. But these were my light, medium, and dark pencils that I used, you know, on the other stuff. And I think what I'm going to do is I did light, medium shadow. We're going to go medium with a dark shadow, even darker. And we're going to do that on these little rings. And maybe this crown. No. Ooh, what if we add our... We're going to add some bling bling to the crown and the stars and stuff. I think we're going to bring in some gel pen. Yeah, okay, so we got our medium. Let's do these circles. I might actually finish up with these circles and then come back in another video and do some more. I don't want to keep you guys too long. 30 minutes, I think, is going to be a good time for our coloring, because there are some lovely colorists that actually color live and stuff, so you can just check them out too. Do some color alongs. Okay. This video will be just a hair over 30 minutes. Just a hair. But if you like this video or any of my other videos, I've got lots, you guys. I do try and put things into playlists to make things a little bit easier. I am trying to describe the video adequately, so if you're not a colorist, you know, you can look at the video title and say coloring, oh, not for me, and then you won't have to click it. Okay. And then I'll have all my coloring in a playlist labeled coloring. Oops. My last one done here. And then we'll add our dark color. I like to do everything with the one pencil and then move on to the next pencil, only because it's a repetition. You know, if you do it 2 times, you're going to do it the 3rd and 4th time easy peasy. Okay, you're going to remember, you know, which parts you colored in your shadow. And that works for this simple coloring. I don't know if I would do that if I was using like alcohol markers and stuff. Oops, I almost dusted that. A little bit of crumb in there. We need our little duster. Dust the crumbs. Okay, now I'm going to do just like before. I'm just going to add a little bit of swirly swirls. And it doesn't show up as much as the other 2, but it's enough. It's enough. Okay. So we got all of those in there. Just get anything that looks like it's under something else. And voila! Okay, just make sure I got that. Oh, I love it. What do you guys think? Nice easy page. I am going to do better about getting these colorings in more frequently, but I'm not going to guarantee anything because sometimes I'm just busy. All right, so we got our border in today in our 30 minutes. Look at that. And then I think I'm going to leave myself a little note to do the crown and bits in gel pen, because I don't want to forget next time I open the book. Do crown and bits in gel pen, because I'm a forgetful person. I might open it up and see something else, and if that's the case, I will change it up, but at least I'll know what I was thinking before. So another good reason to have a little piece of copy paper with you. And then we're just going to close this up. We're going to take our little pencils that we have out for this project. We're going to set them like that, and then I'm going to go put them on my tray. And until next time, my friends, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. And thanks for hanging out with me. Bye-bye.